in itself is a wonderful thing for us. It's sort of an exception to say, let's listen and see what dialogue that we can have and we can talk about. So thank you again for that. And could I just welcome, because we're a core group, and this is for our colleagues at Thornton, just to know about the project itself, so forgive me those of you here yesterday, a little bit of first repetition, which is to say that we're now halfway through a 3-year project, and this 10-day intensive programme is pulling together a Module 7, Level 7 programme that would be available across Europe. The people from any discipline could look at, would arts-based methods be useful in some dimensions of the research? And pulling together that material, we take this to Finland next year, and we run the module fully there with a greater number of participants. So this is the first time we've met with participants with us. When we met in Spain last year at this time, it was just us getting to know our practices and beginning to develop a shared understanding. So it's very much about creating this in a co-constructed sort of way. And people are coming and going from the group. We've got a core of about 20, sometimes we go up to 30, sometimes to 60 the last days. But this is our core group that are here. And can I just welcome to the group 5 new people that have come. First of all, can I welcome my colleague Paul from Education, philosopher of Education, and who's here. So do have a chat with Paul today. He's key to and heads up a lot of research in the Faculty of Education. Welcome to Helen, who's a Professor of Theatre Praxis, who some of you will have met over at Edge Hill. So thanks Helen for coming over and being with us again. Could we welcome as well, David was here last night, but he was horizontal because he was needing a rest. We're coming over from Spain, from Barcelona. So that, could we welcome Francis, there's Francis here, who's a Commonwealth Scholar in Biomedical Sciences, who's come, that's right, yeah, who's come across to join us with the programme. He couldn't come yesterday because there was a big Commonwealth Scholars event, so great that you're with us today. And could I welcome, most recently arrived, is Yosuke Ohashi from Tokyo, who came this morning at 6:20 and has got more energy than me. And I've been here all the time. So if you see Yosuke dozing slightly, you could forgive him, couldn't you? It's 24 hours from door to door and he's not had any sleep. So thanks, Yosuke. Please feel free to snooze now and then. So that's everybody. I don't think I've missed anybody else out from that. And again, please can you forgive me, those of you who were here yesterday, because each time we move to a different site, I think it's incumbent on me just to set the scene for arts-based methods. Otherwise, we can walk into something without that bigger frame. So I'm just going to recap just a little bit from yesterday, some of the premises for those who joined us and the colleagues at Thornton to see what some of the frame of what we're doing is. We're looking at this before I hand over to the team today, which is from Finland, Andy, Paula and Sari. We're looking at arts-based methods in research. What we're talking about and what's the definition. We're using one from the French team, working at the Pantheon Sorbonne at the moment on this. And they say it's a method of research, assessment or evaluation in which the arts play a primary role in any of the steps of the research. So where are they being used to formulate research questions? Where are they being used to generate and collect data? Where to analyse data? And where to present research results? And we're looking at artistic forms, the aesthetic issues, the ways that the arts can offer a medium that can communicate felt experience. And we know that there might not be a place for that. Why would there be in some core areas of, for example, science and engineering? But there are some areas that, which it seems, speaking to colleagues, that is relevant. The need to communicate and work with felt experience, and particularly the moment-to-moment reality of our situations, and that we're doing the research in, and the research is focused on. And the history of it, we pointed just briefly to the claims that a lot of people suggest that the interest in arts-based methods across disciplines within the academy of universities and outside, when it first began to impact on research, was through creative arts therapy, where artistic methods were used along therapeutic techniques to help people cope with their life situations. of course, it stretches much further back. The use of the arts goes right back to the beginning of time, human beings making sense of things together. But when it began to impact on research, we could say it was located there in the sort of 40s, 50s. And that the term itself, arts-based methods, was used first by Elliot Eisner in 1993 at Stanford, and that